Morning, my people. Top of the top. It is Saturday, September 13th, and I want to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ because with Him all things is possible. Top of the top. Happy Saturday to everybody. And even though it is Saturday, there are some people who still have to work today. So safe travels to anybody who is on their way to work. Rather if you're getting on a train, a bus, a cab, if you're driving, doesn't matter. Please safe travels there, man. If you're going on vacation or maybe coming back from vacation, safe. Be safe out there. To all the kids who'll be moving out there today, it is Saturday. If you're staying home, that probably would be the safest place. But if you're going out there, please, so you can make it back to school Monday morning and continue to make it back to school. Be aware of your surroundings while you're out there. Hope everybody's feeling blessed, appreciated, and thankful for seeing another day and with knowing with Him all things is possible. Oh man, here it is, y'all. September 13th. It's fight day. It's fight day, y'all. Canelo Alvarez versus Terry Bud Crawford. We've been waiting for it, and now it's finally here. Um, I'm just gonna add my last words before the fight. I was thinking about going live again in a couple hours, but that might be a little too much. I know a lot of people are gonna be trying to do it, so it doesn't make no sense for me to do it because a lot of y'all are gonna be live. So I said, you know what? Why not start early in the morning while some of y'all are still asleep? We're gonna get into this boxing. I'm gonna just pretty much say something simple. I might not be here all day. Um, and I'm gonna get into some stuff we saw last night. It was called the weigh-in after the weigh-in special, where Sharash and Teofimo Lopez and Devin Haney. It was a lot of guys up there. We're gonna get into that too. So let's go. So for my newcomers, my regulars, everyone, welcome to the No Duck Zone podcast. Please, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Once again, make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and tell people that this is one of the places that's slowly creeping up. One of the best places to come to when you want to hear the realness. No Duck Zone podcast. Let's go. Well, here we go, folks. Here we go. The moment you all been waiting for. I'm super excited about tonight. The undercards are great fights tonight. Not bad. It's a good enough undercard for me for what I see. A lot of faces on that card that I'm familiar with, so I don't have to be baffled by who I'm looking at tonight when I go, who the hell is this guy? Um, it's at least three or four other fighters on that card that we are familiar with. You know what I mean? So we got Walsh and Vargas. We both are familiar with them. This is a fight at 54, which is going to be a great fight. Great. We got Jermaine Franklin. Y'all all know Jermaine Franklin. We all are familiar with Jermaine Franklin. So it's a pretty dope card for the day. And we also got the zone fight. Don't forget, y'all, the prelims for the zone fight. I believe they said it starts at 11:30. So we got boxing today, y'all. I forgot that there was supposed to be a fight today on the zone. So 11:30, um, everything's gonna kick off. Um, I would talk about that, but I don't even know who the hell is fighting on that. But we do have some boxing, so this is why I say there's for us to get caught up in no craziness because we got plenty of boxing to talk about. But we know the main focus is tonight. Now I already told you I won't make no predictions, but I will make the only prediction I will make is that I'll be what's up, Jeff Spark. What's up? Good morning, my good brothers. Only prediction that I will make for myself is that whatever happens after tonight, as long as nobody's cheated, um, I have no excuses. I won't be upset about nothing. I won't flip out about nothing. I could predict that. If I can't predict anything else, I could predict it. I could predict that. Whatever happens tonight happens. Just long as it happened and it was fair. You know what, I'll be this is my concern, right? This is my concern. And I'm gonna play both sides, right? I said to myself, right, I think yesterday, if Canelo cannot do something with Crawford at least in 5 or 6 rounds, if he can't do nothing with him, Canelo might be in trouble. Right? I look at Bud and I go, because he has the fresher legs, right? And Bud is the older guy, but Bud has the fresher legs. If you look at Canelo's legs, as far as Canelo's upper body, he's great. It's just the legs are just not as fast as they used to be. And we got to say that, Canelo's been around in the game, been pro since he was 15, 16 years old. And I'm not making no excuses for him, right? We're not going to make no excuses for him. But if he can't do anything with Crawford in the first 5, 6 rounds, we're going to have a problem because people are going to say, right? This is what people are going to say, right? Say if the fight goes 12 rounds, it doesn't even matter if Canelo wins. You know what people are going to say? How is it possible that a guy that moved up 2 weight classes or 3 weight classes was able to hang 12 rounds with you? Yeah, you might have won, but I'm not impressed. Yeah, Crawford is going to, yeah, he's going to use that. This is what I'm saying, Albie. If Canelo cannot do nothing with him in the first 5 rounds, we're going to have a fucking problem. But we ain't gonna have a problem. Canelo gonna have a problem. But people are gonna say, even if Canelo was to be victorious tonight, right? How is it possible that a guy that moved up, that wasn't a natural 68 pounder, how was he able to hang 12 rounds with you? So, it doesn't even matter how this fight go tonight. The criticism is going to be at an all-time high. Bud goes in there and say if he does get a win, the criticism is, I bet you he can't do that to Benavidez. I bet you he can't do it to Shiraz. I bet you he can't do it with the Bibble. The excuses are going to be, there's going to be so much that's going to be said tonight because you can never satisfy the public. Canelo's been here before. He might have not had an opponent like this probably since Floyd Mayweather, but he's been here before. And that's not to take anything away from Crawford. I'm rooting for Crawford, but that doesn't mean he's going to win. You could root for Canelo, but that doesn't mean he's going to win. I would just like to sit back, to be honest with you, and enjoy it. But I do look at some things and I go, how well would Canelo, how well would his footwork be? Maybe not that well. Um, Crawford, if he gets hit by Canelo, how well will he take it? Could he stand up to it? I looked at both of them at the weigh-in. Canelo looked a little slim down, but like what you call it said, slim down, but still big at the same time. And you looked at Crawford, and Crawford looked like he just came home from doing a 5-year bid. Could that work for him, or could that work against him? Yeah. The whole thing about that 10 million, that disturbed me. That disturbed me. And then, people get mad and we get mad at the wrong people. This is why I tell people, who's Bud's manager? See, why everybody be on him online crashing out about the money, it's no need to crash out about the money because you have to look at the managers and look at everybody. Nobody had to, like it was said, he didn't have to take this fight. He chose to. We always so quick to throw, like I said yesterday, we quick to throw racism in it, but sometimes we know what it is, and we know that they're just throw a number out there for us because they just feel like they could just give us anything. But if we accept it, whose fault is that? Sometimes we can't put ourselves in situations and then turn around and throw racism in it. Yeah, if I was another Mexican, I probably would have been getting more than this. But yeah, I don't even know. I don't even, I don't even worry about that. I don't even know, man. I don't too much worry about that because it's over and done. I just try to focus on the night. I mean, I don't even know what happened with that situation. Just like the Fury, just like they tried to say with Shiraz, there's always something. I don't even worry about that. I'm just focused on tonight. But my question is for you guys. I want to know for the ones who weren't here yesterday. What do y'all see happen in the first 5 rounds? I asked D Free, but I'm asking you, Al B and Jeff Spark, anybody else that's watching. Don't be afraid to comment, y'all. I don't bite. As long as y'all respectful. What do y'all see happening in the first 5 rounds? Or in the first 3 rounds? What do you guys see? And remember, and it was crazy because they made a point yesterday that I made in my other video talking about how when Jamel Charlo went up to 68 and how he didn't do well. But these are two different fighters from two different parts of the world. And that's not taking nothing away from Jamel. But a lot of people are going to look at that and go, well, Jamel couldn't do nothing with him. If Jamel couldn't do nothing with him, what makes you think Crawford can? And Crawford's a much smaller man than Jamel. There's levels to this. Um, One thing about Crawford and Bomac, they always have a great game plan. And I'm sure this game plan that they got is much different from any other fighter that they have prepared. That's including Spence, Kell Brook, Sean Porter. The game plan for Canelo is much different because they're coming up to his weight class. They're coming to make a statement, and you don't want to be embarrassed when you got a guy that's two weight classes down from you, or 3 weight classes coming up trying to take your spot. First pretty much even through 7, 12, Crawford breaking him down. You know what? If it goes like that, Jeff Spark, it's crazy because if you ask me, if that actually happens, it might be time for Canelo to hang it up. I mean, I think he has 2 more fights in his contract with Turkey, 3 more. So I don't know who the hell is in them contracts, but I have a feeling that David Benavidez ain't one of them. Benavidez ain't one of them. It's messed up though, but I just feel like Benavidez is not in that contract. So if anybody's still craving and starving for that fight, only way that'll happen is if the same thing that he asked for in this Crawford fight, you'll have to give it to him in the David Benavidez fight. But it all depends on what happens in this tonight. Son, it's funny because Bomac said, I haven't steered y'all wrong yet, right? I go, yeah, Bo, you know what? You're absolutely right. You haven't. But this is, if they can go in there and they can pull this off. Like, I mean, what credit do you give Canelo if he does beat Crawford? The only thing you can say is, oh, Crawford got 1 loss. And he got that 1 loss going up to a weight class. He's going to get more respect for going up to that weight class and probably losing than Canelo will get for beating him. Because then a lot of people are going to say, okay, yeah, you beat a guy who you think gets more props? The guy who moved up, and even though the guy lost, he's going to get more respect for even going up there trying to do what he did versus the guy who, yeah, I beat him because he came to my weight class thinking he was going to do something with me, but who's going to give me credit for it? That's where picking weight classes sometimes is it gets kind of iffy sometimes. Everybody wants to try to test themselves out. Everybody wants to be great. That's why it's different weight classes, right? I want to go to this weight class to see what it is that I can do. If I can pull this off, maybe I won't have to fight again. I'll go down in history as one of the greatest. Now, we understand we wanted to see Crawford campaign at 54. Why didn't he stay there? I don't know. I thought we would see him do that, dominate at 54, maybe possibly go to 60 and do what he did there, and then maybe ride off in the sunset. So believe me, this jumping up to 68 surprised me just as much as it surprised y'all. Never saw it coming, never thought about it. Always fighting smaller guys. Who was the last person he fought in the same weight class? I don't know. The last person he fought was Edgar Berlanga. And Edgar Berlanga was like 200 pounds. I mean, you talking about Canelo, right, Albie? I mean, he did, but when you got a guy coming from, see, it's not like when he fought Amir Khan. When he fought Amir Khan, right, that was a catchweight at 55. I think Amir Khan was coming from 40, which that was crazy. That was nasty work. What's that, about two weight classes? Because he jumped 47, 54, two. You thinking, nah, two weight, it's not that bad. Yeah, it was bad for Amir Khan because he cleared. I mean, but hey, let's get it. Hey, I don't think y'all remember. Amir Khan was boxing Canelo's face. Have y'all went back to watch that Canelo versus Amir Khan? Yo, man, he was boxing the shit out of him, but it just so happened in that sixth round, Canelo slept him. I guess he said, "You trying to embarrass me, player? This is my weight class." And probably then, even though the catch weight was at 55, he probably outweighed Amir Khan. I don't know, 10, 15 pounds. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, yeah, you're right. These always went down to smaller, but this one right here is different. It's different now, B. We got a fight on our hand, baby. We got a fight on our hand, man. This is gonna be great. And I ain't even mad. I ain't even mad, man. I'm super hype about this, man. Um, I don't like to never discredit a fighter. And Canelo and the criticism, mind you, y'all, the criticism between both of them already has started. No matter how much people want to see this fight, the criticism for them been started. Oh, how is it that Bud just jumps the line and we never got to see him in Boots? We never got to see him in Jamel Charlo. We never got to see him in Tim Zul. We could have saw him in Fedora. We could have saw such and such, this person, that whoever was at 54, right? And then you look at Canelo and you go, we never got to see him and David Benavidez. So the criticism Ben had started. He said, I don't see no cape. I'm super hyped, man. Stormy B. Everybody go subscribe to my brother Stormy B, man, aka the Sensei. Stormy B. I'm glad you're here, Stormy. I was just explaining to them that the criticism between both of these two been started with them not fighting people who people wanted them to fight. Everybody kept thinking it was going to be a Boots and it was going to be a Crawford and it was going to be a Canelo and David Benavidez. If any of y'all was, I know y'all wanted to see that, but unfortunately it didn't happen. And you're still not going to see probably. You know what? The chances of seeing a Canelo versus Benavidez, I could say it happened if he get the money that he just like he got in this one. But other than that, it's not going to happen. But the criticism is always going to be there. It's always going to be there. Bud goes out tonight and he does what he's supposed to do. What can we say? This is why I'm not making no predictions. I only prediction I'm making is what I told y'all. It's the only prediction I'm making. We don't need no janky ass scorecards. We don't need the referee trying to be the star. We don't need the referee trying to be the star. We need you to go ahead and let him fight, ref. Respectfully. I think it would be an easy fight for Crawford if he's that strong to make EJ look like it. I don't know. I won't say easy. I don't know. I don't because I always try to give fighters their respects. I don't want to say easy, but if he goes in there and he does that, that's it's pretty goddamn impressive. But the question is not if he goes in there and makes it look easy, even if he doesn't make it look easy. My question is if he's victorious, where does Bud go from there? Because campaigning at 68 is not going to happen for Bud. Going back down to 54 could be dangerous. Some weight to lose. He's not as young as he used to be when he first came in. Bud is damn near 40. You got to be careful with that. When Roy Jones did it and he went back down, he was damn near not 40, but I think somewhere close to that. So you got to be careful. Same thing with Antonio Tarver. It's something about, I think he was damn near, I think in his 30s, close to 40. So we got to be careful when we're trying to challenge our weight. We got to be careful with that. My thing is, where does he go? See, I could picture, I could already say what's going to happen with Canelo. Shiraz is supposed to be next on the list. I don't know if he's a part of that contract that Canelo has with Turkey. I think he has 2 or 3 fights left. I don't know who's left in that. I'm guessing Shiraz is in that, but we don't know what'll happen with Bud after this, where he will go, what he will do. I'm just saying, staying at 68, it's not going to happen. But to me, I'm just voicing my opinion. Some people could say you can't say that because you're right. I'm just saying, ain't no midgets at 68. I'm just saying, Canelo's probably the smallest guy that we know that's at that weight, as far as height. All these guys at 68 are like 5'11", 6', 6'1". So I don't know about that. But I know tonight we're going to witness something amazing. And all I ask is that the referee let them fight. The judges, be fair. Be fair, judges. Because sometimes we don't know what fight y'all watching. And the fans, enjoy it. Y'all don't have to kill each other today. Y'all ain't got to kill each other. All the fans that want to watch this tonight, y'all ain't got to kill each other, man. Don't do it. Just sit back and watch some great boxing. That's all y'all got to do. Y'all ain't got to murder each other. Y'all ain't got to yell out racial slurs. Y'all ain't got to do all that. Just enjoy boxing. That's all y'all got to do tonight, baby. We're going to see something great tonight. And I'm sure a lot of y'all are going to go live after the fight. I won't be. I'll catch y'all probably tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning, I'll be back here. I might come back here early tomorrow. Usually it's 8 o'clock. It might be 7:30 for me tomorrow. Go ahead and get it out the way early. The early bird get the worm. I mean, look at it. Look at what we had last night. We had Tiafimo and Shakur. I'm hoping to see that. I'm going to be speaking about that too. I'm going to be speaking about that because we need that. We need that. Tiafimo versus Shakur Stevenson at 40. We need it. We need it. And I'm hoping to see it. I hope it's not a tease. I'm hoping T.O. don't end up changing his mind and and then something else comes up, we need it. We've been getting great fights, and we need to start 2026 off amazing. We don't need to start 2026 off with the goofy shit. Just like we're ending this year good. We're ending it very good, and we need to continue to do that. So Crawford and Canelo, I mean, these are the last words before the fight, baby. What is y'all predictions? For the people who's watching, don't be afraid to speak. But y'all don't want to come in because y'all don't want me to know that y'all watching. Don't be like that. It's 18 people in here, 6 likes. Smash the like button, y'all. Come on now. Don't be selfish. Don't worry about the cash app. You don't have to hit it. Oh, two of y'all want to drop off. Oh, don't you ain't got to be like that. Y'all ain't got to be like that. Don't worry about the cash app. Ignore it. You ain't got to hit that. That's just for people who want to support the channel. That's all. That's it, man. Get these likes up. I appreciate y'all. Good morning and happy Saturday. What's the final predictions, y'all? What do y'all think is gonna happen? Who will be victorious tonight? Who hand will get raised tonight? Straight from Omaha, but I'm nervous like a oh in church. He said he said I'm a huge fan of Crawford, straight from Omaha, but I'm nervous like a hoe in church. Yo, Hills, first of all, good morning. Peace and blessings to you and your family. He said I'm nervous like a whole church. Oh man, I was nervous, Hills, when I first heard that this fight was even announced. When this fight was announced, I'm not gonna lie, it didn't sit well with me. Good morning, good morning. I was nervous when I first heard it. I thought it was a bunch of BS. I didn't take it serious, but now it's here. Um, it's not just a great look for boxing. It's great for the city of Omaha, Nebraska, a place where boxing was never really noticed. Omaha was probably only known for maybe football, maybe a little basketball, maybe baseball, and violence. It was never really known probably for boxing. So um, it's big. It's bigger than Bud. He's doing it for the city of Omaha, Nebraska, which is great. Which I can't wait to get out there one day because I love to stop out there where Bomax Gym is at. I'm definitely going to go out there. That's my to-do list. I'm coming to Omaha. I don't know. It might take me 2 or 3 years. I don't know what God got planned for me, but I know I'm damn sure going to be out there one day. 12-round decision, Crawford for 10-round stoppage. Oh, okay. Okay. That's a bold ass prediction. Sheesh. Yeah, but I got you, Hills. I mean, hey man, I'm gonna be sitting in front of my TV today, like, I mean, I'm gonna be locked in. That's why I told people I'm not doing no fight parties, man. I said, look, I don't need no distractions because tomorrow morning I'll be back up here, and tomorrow morning will actually probably be my last day being up here. Far as talking about the fight, I'm expecting a breakout performance by Crawford. Stormy, since you here, Stormy, I wish I could have sent you the link. It's okay. I'll be back here tomorrow. Stormy, I want to ask you what I asked everybody else. Nobody really answered except for my brother Al B. Stormy, what do you see happening in the first 5 rounds? If Canelo cannot hurt Crawford in those first 5 rounds, what happens? Because at some point, you can hit Crawford as hard as you want to, and man, you said, man, Crawford has zero chance. MJJ, I mean, yeah, I mean, every man has a chance, but let's see what happens. I see Bud outboxing Canelo early. Yeah, I'm just thinking about those first 5 rounds. I'm like, damn, Canelo can't do nothing with him in the first 5 rounds. Shit, it might be RIP. Canelo is going to school him in every boxing. All right, well, we'll see, Jay. You could be right. Everybody has a right to voice their opinion. You could be right. Could be right, MJJ. You could be right. Now, see, if you was on somebody else's channel, they didn't want to block you. But I can't block people for voicing their opinion. That's the problem. People go to channels and they voice their opinions and then they get blocked. We don't block people over here for voicing their opinions. We only block people for disrespect. So when somebody says Canelo is going to outbox him, I can't get mad at that. People have a right to their opinion. The first will depend on how Canelo comes to fight. He cannot outbox Crawford on. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. I just want to see what he when Canelo hits him. I want to see Bud's reaction, and I don't mean like when I don't want y'all to think I want to see him knock out Crawford. I just want to see how he reacts. That tells you want to prove you can beat him. Yeah. Well, MJJ, I'll tell you what. We got to fight tonight, baby. We got to fight tonight. Do y'all? Let me ask everybody that's in here, MJJ, everybody who's watching. Do y'all see anybody hitting the canvas? Beat Canelo. I would never watch boxing again. Why would you never watch boxing again? That wouldn't make you a fan if you never watch boxing again. Why would you? That means you sound like you hate Crawford or something. You hate Crawford? I mean, we all like who we like. It's all right. It's all right. Can't nobody tell you who you can like, MJJ. You know what I'm saying? You have every right to like who you like. That's how confident I am Canelo gonna beat him. Hey, that's cool, but you ain't never got to stop watching boxing again. Ah, brother, if you're a real fan, you ain't got to never stop watching it again. If Crawford loses tonight, I don't ever say, I'm not gonna say I'll stop watching it. I mean, that's why I don't really pick fighters. I sit back and just enjoy it. I mean, that's how I do. I like to just sit back and enjoy it. You know what I mean? I don't want to get caught up in picking because getting caught up in picking, um, starts messing with your feelings where you might go a little overboard with it. I'm not speaking, on you. I'm just speaking what I've seen in general. That you got people out here, these fans, gang banging. They're gang banging when it comes to the sport of boxing, and I'm like, it's not even that serious. So I don't want to see people do that. If Crawford beat Canelo, I would never give my opinion on boxing again. No, MJJ, you are going to give your opinion again because you're a fan. You have every right. Long as listen, as long as you keeping it respectful, your voice is going to be needed again. You have every right, and never let nobody tell you that you can't give your opinion. You know what I'm saying? Your voice is needed. As long as you're respectful, you good. I woke up to answer the question, but got cat. Oh man, Picasso. Hold on, Picasso. And I did 10 years of amateur boxing. Oh, you did? Oh man, I love amateur boxing. I talk to the fighters all the time. Picasso, stay right there. My man Picasso though finally got in here. No way going. Yeah, and shouts to all my amateur boxers out there. I love y'all. No matter what city or state or county you in, man. Shouts to all my amateurs who I think there's a couple shows today in amateur boxing, man. So shouts to everybody that's out there fighting. I should have been doing some final predictions with some of the amateurs, asking them who they think that they was gonna win. But I'll catch all of them next week. After tonight, I'll catch them next week and get their opinions on what they thought about the fight. Oh, we have a fight. Oh, yes, we do. We have a fight. He said, "You want me to stay at one place so you can hit me?" No, Picasso, I want to give you your wrench, man. Come on, man. I'm just happy to see you over here, Picasso. This is the first time I seen you over here. It's not the first time I seen you, but just over here on my channel, Picasso. He said you were no, Picasso. I just appreciate that you guys are up the time where you're at. This time is different. from where some of y'all at. I'm in New York, so some of the time for y'all is different. I just appreciate that y'all got y'all asses up on a Saturday, sitting here rocking with me. I appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all so much, man, for it, man. But yeah, like he said, we got to fight tonight. We got to fight. We got to fight, man. Do y'all realize there's a possibility somebody can go night night tonight? Somebody can go to sleep tonight. Well, it doesn't matter, MJJ. I'm not even getting into that. That doesn't matter. We're not even doing all that. I don't do all that over here on this channel, so all that don't matter. We got to fight tonight, and that's it. Doesn't matter. All that's irrelevant. We don't even care about all that. We don't do all that back and forth for who beat this. I don't give a shit about none of that. Over here on this channel, all that don't matter. We got to fight tonight. That's all that matters. And I want everybody to enjoy it and not be arguing back and forth like a bunch of little girls. Because I ain't going to lie, some of y'all don't serve no purpose when it comes to these boxing conversations. So everybody just needs to sit back tonight and enjoy it. That's all. Yeah, I gotta eat too, man. I'm gonna eat. That's why I won't be here long. This is not gonna be like an hour video. I didn't want to do an hour because I'm gonna come back tomorrow morning. I would come back tonight, but everybody's gonna be live tonight, and it doesn't make no sense. Yeah, can't wait, man. I can't wait neither, JJ. I can't wait neither. Hey, matter of fact, check it though, MJJ and everybody else. Anyway fights tomorrow, don't he? Anyway fights tomorrow. I can't see Anyway fighting tomorrow. Do y'all know what Anyway's fighting on? Because it ain't ESPN Plus. Because that's a wrap for that. Stormy, anybody knows what platform is Anyway fighting on? Because he does fight tomorrow. I'm just asking y'all. I know this, I know we on Crawford and Canelo. I know. I'm just asking. I said so much shit about Crawford. I won't be surprised if Crawford turn up on my house tomorrow. No, man. MJJ, you got a right to voice your opinion, man. Shit, I mean, damn, you ain't said that. I mean, you don't seem like a disrespectful brother to me, so you somebody that I would like to have over here in the chat. So, shit, everybody got a right to speak their mind. Oh, wait, boxing, Facebook page. Oh, I got to go on Top Ranks. Okay, because I know Anyway does fight tomorrow. Damn, that's a lot going on this week. You got the Zone today. There's a DAZN card. Damn, it's a lot of boxing going on. Nah, I never. Yeah, you'll be good, man. You'll be good. You'll be good, MJJ. You got a right to voice your opinion. Everybody does. Yeah, boxing is on fire, man. But tonight, somebody going to sleep. I just don't know who. That's why it's hard for me to get caught up in, like, I don't know about y'all, but I'd like to sit back and just watch versus me picking all the time. I'm rooting for Crawford, but like I said, it doesn't mean he's going to win. I could root for Canelo, but that doesn't mean he's going to win. I just want to sit back and enjoy tonight. That's all. I tell you what I'm not doing tomorrow and Monday and all next week. You really think Crawford can knock out? Well, I didn't say that. I said somebody's going to sleep tonight. I never said a name. Never said a name. I said somebody. I never said Canelo was going to sleep. Never said Crawford was going to sleep. I said somebody. Somebody could possibly hit the canvas. Somebody can hit the canvas. I just don't know who. We might not see no knockdowns, but I'm going to enjoy boxing. That's what I'm going to do. Because I know come next week, we got who do we got next week? We got Gabriel Fundora. So my Canelo and Crawford conversations comes to an end tomorrow. So I'm just letting y'all know, come next week, whatever fight is going on for next week, that's the fight that I'm on. I'm not talking about Canelo and Crawford for the next 2-3 weeks, the next month. So I'm telling y'all right now, no matter how good it is tonight, I move. This is what I do over here. I don't care about what they do on every other channel. When I'm done after tonight, tomorrow morning will be the last time until yeah, because some of y'all are drag a fight for 2-3 weeks, a month. I'm like, if this guy's fighting or this girl's fighting, y'all will bring up a fight that happened a week ago that ain't got shit to do with the fight that's coming up. I don't do all that. So I'm just giving y'all, letting y'all know. Don't come over here and talk about what happened in that. If there's enough, I'll be talking about it in 6 months. I mean, you can, you can, MJ, you can. You might not have a channel, so you can, you can do all that. But over here we do things different. We like to show every fighter that's coming up, especially that I like, respect, because when it's that fighter's week, I'm not gonna disturb that fighter's week by bringing up a fight that might have happened a week ago or two. You know what I mean? I like to get it out the way and move on. But it's a fight. This Canelo and Crawford is something that's just not gonna be stopped talking about. No, no way, no way. It's gonna be years from now. People gonna be talking about it. You can believe that. It ain't gonna just go away in one day. Steak and eggs. Yeah, he making me hungry, Picasso. That's what I'm about to go do. I'm about to go grub myself. But listen, y'all, I gotta get up out of here, man. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Smash that like button. I'll see you guys tomorrow. But until then, everybody enjoy boxing. That's it, y'all. I don't want to see nobody crashing out. Nobody, no racist comments. Everybody just enjoy boxing. And whoever you going for tonight, whoever you pick, don't let somebody change your mind. Are you shadow boxing? No, I'm not shadow boxing. It's just that it's early in the morning. It's early in the morning. So if I got my camo, it's because I'm not trying to. Yeah, yeah, Stormy. Like no, don't. Y'all only just enjoy boxing. That's all y'all got to do, yo. Just chill out. Have some fun tonight. Have some drinks. Whatever. Be with your families. You know what I mean? Hopefully, this fight will be the reason why nobody has the reason to go outside and get into nothing. We got a reason to stay in the house and let's just be with our families. And hopefully tonight, tomorrow, we can talk some boxing. I'll be back to talk about this, the recap of the fight tomorrow morning. I love y'all and I always will appreciate y'all. God bless and make sure you like, share, and subscribe. You know what it is. It's the No Duck Zone Park. You already know, Stormy. Y'all know what it is. It's the No Duck Zone podcast. Let's go.